Now that you know this concept of relative stiffness, let's apply it into action during a muscle flexibility test of the latissimus dorsi. Now remember, we're testing to see if there's a yellow band on a yellow band, a black band and yellow band, or a black band and black band. Now before we do any of that, we first need to see the passive range of motion. So the patient's going to be lying down, supine, in a hook-lying position. You're going to stabilize one hand on their thorax, right over the rib cage, as you're going to bring their shoulder into end range shoulder flexion, making sure that there's no compensations as you stabilize through the rib cage, and checking to see if they get adequate and full length of the muscle by keeping their humerus externally rotated and getting full humeral flexion 180 degrees towards the table. Stabilize through the rib cage, externally rotate, full range of motion. So since Aaron has full range of motion with stabilization, we know that he's not a black band on a black band. A black band would mean he has inadequate range of motion. He can't get that end feel, or that end range. So now we only have two options. Yellow on yellow, or yellow on black. So as you have him go through active range of motion, you can then make this hypothesis. If he's yellow band, or yellow band, black band. So let's watch Aaron go through active range of motion, shoulder flexion. What did you see there? He maintained a stable trunk. He got full range of shoulder flexion to that 180 degrees. So what does that mean? That means he's a yellow band on yellow band. He has full muscle length, full mobility without compensation of the lumbopelvic area. Let's watch now an example if he didn't have yellow band, or black band, black band. Let's see an example of if he had yellow band, black band. What did you notice? Pay careful attention to his rib cage. Let's watch that one more time. Watch as he goes into shoulder flexion, right about there. The rib cage starts to flare and the lumbar spine extends. So what's happening? What's going on there? Let me take these bands as a demo. And we could take this yellow band, which is his lumbopelvic stability, and slide it right under his hip. And we can take this black band, which will be his muscle length of his latissimus dorsi. We can put this in his hand. Now watch what happens as he goes into shoulder flexion. I want you to pay careful attention to this knot. If it was equal stability on both sides, the knot would stay exactly where it is. If he has increased relative stiffness of his latissimus dorsi, the knot is going to move in the superior direction, taking him into lumbar extension and a rib flare. Let's go ahead and watch that. You can notice how this knot moves as he goes into extension. Now, more realistically, what that would actually look like, bring your bottom up a little bit and back down. I'm going to demo on my own here. As he goes into shoulder flexion, it's going to look just like this and back down. So the pull of the latissimus dorsi is greater than the stability of the lumbopelvic region. And that is the concept of relative stiffness.